Now we will cover macro feature in Vim. Macro is one of my favorite features in Vim. This is a feature which I don't use frequently, but when I need it, there is no replacement to it. Macro, in simple terms, is recording and replay of the sequence of commands. To start the recording, we need to type in Q followed by an identifier for the macro, which we will use to replay the macro or sequence of commands. To stop the recording also, we need to type Q. It will be clearer with an example. So here we have a file which is an enum and which have animal's name and then an identifier or the sequence numbers. So there are a couple of things we will need to fix here. First is we want to, let's say, change the case of the animal's name to uppercase, and then we want to surround these equal signs with space, and uh, we want to take out the integers from the string or double quotes. So here we saw that it's a combination of multiple commands. So let's see how macro can be helpful here. So here, what essentially we want to do is a combination of multiple steps. First, change the names to uppercase. Second, enter spaces around the equal sign. Third, remove the double quotes from around integers. So to start the macro, what we need to type in is Q followed by the identifier, which we are using W here. So you saw this recording W command showing here. So at the rate is register and W is the identifier of the macro. So it starts the recording. Now what we are typing is VT equals to, which says visual selection till equals to, then capital U. Capital is to change the selection to uppercase. Then we typed in W followed by I. I'll take us in insert mode. Then we follow W. Then A will also take us to insert mode. Then we type in W, then X, then dollar, then X, and enter. And to turn off the macro, we'll again type in Q. So here we have typed in a sequence of commands, which basically fixes the problems which we have in the line. So let's say we want to run this sequence of commands multiple times. Here it says that we will have to run it 6 times. So what we need to type in is 5, which is how many times you want to run the macro, at the rate, and then W. So here we saw that it changed all the lines. So this is essentially what it does. It essentially records the sequence of commands and then replays it as per our need. So essentially this is somewhat similar to the dot command which repeats your last execution, but it doesn't restrict us to the last executed command. Here we can have a combination of multiple commands. So that's what macro do for us.